Are you ready?
Yo, what's up, guys? So, I don't normally like the cover chain battle. I do feel it's very boring. Plus, it's so confusing to me. I don't see the point. Because I just don't have enough knowledge, I feel. But something I learned today that helped me and actually just literally increased my rank because of this. I feel like this right here should not. You may already know this, but this is like something that should be in the game. I don't know why it's not. So the friends list. So when you have a certain friend, right, you'll see their 6 characters. Um, every 30 minutes, those 6 characters on that person changes because, as you know, when you set up your supporters, it's 10. So it's randomly picking 6 out of those 10. And sometimes you might have a really good box, but there's only so many good units. Right? It's not like all 10 are going to be perfect setup no matter what. Usually it's like 5 or 6 that are going to be really good, and then the rest are kind of just fodder. So what I've always done is I would just keep hitting refresh, and I'd hit refresh a couple times. Whatever comes up, and I go, cool, I guess this is the best I got. And then I would run that team. And now I think this is something I've never thought about, but I always have same people, same teams. So my score never really changes. Whatever I get in that first try, as long as I had like a good last 3 units to pick at the end, it's usually the same outcome. What I noticed here is this every 30 minutes. So I got home from work, right? And I'm habitual, right? I go to work pretty much same time, come home pretty much same time, have dinner with my wife, watching TV, and then I play on my phone. So it's like pretty much always same ritual. So I'm always on Dokkan around the same time, and I'm never getting this refresh because I don't check it really besides that. So I read this and I was like, oh, wait a minute. So instead of burning through my 5 right away, I waited because I went on the friends list. I didn't have a good setup, and then I waited on. It's on every half hour. So if it's 10:16 on 10:30, it will refresh. It's on the half hour. Another thing noted here, he said that he or she, they clicked on someone. So like, where's his example? Here. So like he found someone, right? And he said, cool, this is the perfect team. He clicked on it, right? So it would lock it in. And at the half hour, it did not go away. Unless like the game crashed or you like clicked on something else by accident, it would stay there. It would delete after an hour, but you could hold it if, let's say, you found the perfect extreme team, but you had a really bad super team. Vice versa, it doesn't matter. But yeah, I'm gonna cut here into the game and show a couple of my runs. So we're gonna swipe over a couple videos and see how this goes. We'll see who we picked at the end of this. We end up doing actually pretty well. I'm actually kind of confident that I might be able to now get 1% now that Have seen this. So we do a little freeze right here. We see the 2 Gokus and the Gogeta. I think that's what I'm going with. Yeah. I am still a little confused on sometimes when I should pick Super and when I should pick Extreme. So for instance, the Freezes, they have way more categories, but none of them are advantageous. They're all Inhuman Deeds, one category. These Super Saiyan 4s, most of them are 2 categories. They're going to be Shadow Dragon Saga and Giant 8 Power. So they get more of a buff there. Yeah. Now I'm also playing around with who I should have as the attacker. So I've been, this whole time that I have been like 6, 7, 8%, and I can't go higher than that. Like top 6, 7, 8%. I've had the Tech Gogeta as my partner. I had the Tech Gogeta as my attacker because my attacker, he's rainbowed. So I'm like, cool, no question. He is definitely going to be my highest attack stat. I have the new Int Gogeta, but he's only 55%. So when you add up their HP, attack, and defense, it's not even close. The Tech one destroys him. This guy's only 55%. But I would never... I don't have the other Super Saiyan 4 Goku that is pretty important to this chain battle. The Tech one, the full power Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. So without him, I don't really have a good chance at a connector here. Look at right there, like at the freezes, they were like 30, 40 something categories. I think this is a really good one. But I started noticing I was getting much higher attack stats when I would have this int one as the attacker, even though he's lower stats, and I would put the Tech Gogeta as the connector, because a lot of people have, and this is like the best setup, yeah, all three Gogetas. So those Gogetas, obviously they'll link up, but the two tech ones, the older ones, they're going to link up perfectly, and they link up really well with my connector. Now, it's not been stated that they need to link well with the connector, but it has to somehow help. It has to. And all three of them were also the advantageous characters in 2 of the categories. And this is where I get my best score. I'm able to fucking break 100 mil. I have not been able to break 100 mil in a long time. A couple chain battles. So that was awesome. But the only person there was the Vegeta that was not. Everyone else is glowing red. So the attacker, yes, it's important, right? But he's only 55%, and I was able to still break 100 mil. The connector is more important than the attacker. I think I change it here. See, now I put the tech one. I don't even think I'm close, actually. The attacker is obviously important, but it is not as important as the connector. This basically confirms that you can break 100 mil. Look, same 3. I've been running the same teams. I got the same 3. And watch. This should be better. I was missing 3 links. There was a 3 link difference in total. I think I was 58 when I had it on the other one. 91. See that? That's a big difference. That's a big difference in my score right there. So when I ran this team, I was at 55, 22, 23. Wait, come on, go down. 23, 32. Yeah, 55. And on the other team, I believe I was 58. So it was a 3 unit difference. But it made a big difference having the weaker connector. It is all about the connector. So the priority should be connectors, those links, your attacker, then prioritizing like rainbowed and all that good stuff. Your attacker still, this sucked. I wish I was able to get the better setup, but it is what it is. So you definitely want to have your connector, your attacker at a minimum SA10 with the orbs. 55%, you are good there. The connector and all the units connecting to it, that's where, like, you want rainbows. You want the highest that you can get there. 95. Yeah, so you don't want to... So even though that Tech Gogeta was the better attacker, I kept getting lower scores because the connector wasn't as strong. So hopefully this helps you guys get a better score. Made a big difference for me once I was able to see difference between my the 30-minute rule. I didn't know that. I never knew that. I've never heard that either. So courtesy to... What is this? From Attack a Star? I have no idea. Something like that. Courtesy here, man. This definitely saved me. Reddit's great. I'm able to now... I broke 100 mil. Top 2%. Now I have a good chance. I feel like there's a chance I might get 1%. Gotta be a little lucky, right? But it is what it is. But yeah, we're gonna call this one here. Let me know where you guys are in Chain Battle. And if you need help with it, I mean, I don't have a full friends list, so I could add whoever. I got a pretty decent setup that might help you. So I'm gonna end this one here. Thank you guys for hanging out. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.